Yeah.
We're going to go ahead and get started. So remember, we're doing our question and you have to choose one of the options. So what are your favorite chips? Are they Doritos, Takis, Cheetos, or Hot Cheetos? All right, so you're going to choose from one of those. I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to kind of do
Esteban, now what? Oh no,
Esteban,
no.
get you!
Okay, we get it. You won.
Why everyone going crazy?
At least you beat the world record.
All right, can you guys see my screen? All right, cool.
Yep.
So, stop. All right, I'm just gonna go in the order on my screen. So, Esteban, what are your favorite? Oh, don't forget to unmute.
I like some classy old Cheetos.
Cheetos. All right. DeJuan, what's your favorite?
Takis.
Takis. All right. Emmanuel, what about you?
My favorite is Doritos.
Doritos. Okay, Ms. Williams.
Hot Cheetos.
Hot Cheetos. All right, Logan.
My favorite chips are the Takis.
Takis. Okay. Christian, did I ask you yet?
No.
All right.
Takis.
Takis. Demaya.
Hot Cheetos.
Hot Cheetos. Evan.
Doritos.
Doritos. Aaliyah, what about you? Oh, Aaliyah, we can't hear you. Let's see. Aaliyah, we'll get back to you while you figure that out. Emmanuel, did I already pick you?
Yeah.
I think so. All right. The order on my screen keeps changing. Elena, what about you?
My favorite chips is Hot Cheetos.
Hot Cheetos. Okay. Nikayla?
Takis.
Takis. Patience, what about you?
My favorite is Takis.
Takis. All right. Felix, what about you?
My favorite chips are Takis.
Takis. Jayana. Jayana, don't forget to unmute yourself. All right. Logan, did I already pick you? I did? Okay. And did I get everyone? Is there anyone I didn't get? Aaliyah, I see that you're muted now. Are you able to hear us now? Oh, think it froze again. Okay. All right. I didn't miss anyone, I don't think. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use. Oh, I didn't put mine on there. I forgot me. I like Doritos. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we are going to do one last review about how to make tables. And then on Thursday, I asked you guys to look around your area and see how many red things you could find, how many blue things you could find, and how many yellow things you could find, okay? If you did not do that, you're gonna be a little bit behind today, but you'll have some time to find some data. That's what this is. This is data. I see a chat. Okay. Jayana, you can just type in what yours is. When you put when you type it what yours is, I will put it on the chart. Okay, so first we're gonna do a pictograph. We're gonna do a pictograph. So over here on the side, I'm just gonna put the numbers for each one. So Doritos was 3. Okay, Jayana said Takis. Hot Cheetos was 3. Cheetos was 1. And Takis was 7. Takis swept it up. Okay. And then Aaliyah, if you're not able to unmute yourself, you can type into the chat. If you click on chat, you can type in what your answer would be, and we'll stick it on here. Let me go ahead and set up the pictograph. So the reason why I put the numbers there is because I'm just gonna use this table here to do that. And I'm gonna say that a heart, because you know they're our favorite chips, a heart equals, I'm gonna just say 2 students, just because that one seems to work the best for what we've got. Okay, so remember, what is this down here called where it says heart equals 2 students? Who can raise, ooh, my chat took up the whole screen. Who can raise their hand and tell me what that is? What is that called? Who can remember? The heart equals 2 students. What's that thing called?
Got it.
The one.
It's a key.
The key, good job. It's a key. So our key is 1 heart equals 2 students. Okay, we also need something up here. And what is that thing we need up here? Who can raise their hand and tell me what that is?
Got it. Turn on.
Esteban?
A title.
And what do you think our title should be, Esteban?
I think our title should be our favorite chips.
Favorite chips? There we go. Favorite. Yeah. Okay. So this is where I'm gonna kind of have you guys work on your own instead of us working all together. I'm going to give you guys like 3 minutes work time, and on a piece of paper, which you should have near you, I want you to draw draw the graphs, draw the pictures for what would be for 3, 3, 1, and 7. What will that look like? Okay. So 3 minutes work time. I'm gonna go ahead and have you guys do that. Okay. Got it? Okay, so patience. We had 3 students say their favorite chip was Hot Cheetos. So what am I going to draw for Hot Cheetos?
What are you gonna draw is you're gonna draw a whole heart,
Okay.
and then you're gonna draw a half,
And why am I gonna draw a half a heart?
because the half, since you got a whole heart, that makes 2. And if you draw a half of a heart, that makes 3. But you can draw a whole heart.
All right, perfect. Good job. All right, Emmanuel, 2 students chose Cheetos. How am I gonna draw that?
You're gonna write only one heart.
One heart. All right. And why am I only gonna do one heart?
Because on the key it says one heart equals 2 students, and 2 students like Cheetos.
All right, good. All right, and Felix. 7 students like Taki. So how am I gonna draw 7 students with hearts?
You have to draw 3 full hearts and then half.
Okay, so 2, 4, 6, 7. Beautiful. All right, now I'm gonna get fancy. So let me erase this. Did someone say my name? Am I going crazy? Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is,
Miss Miranda, who else participated? Patient Felix.
I'm sorry?
I said, who were the students who participated?
Oh, it was Felix, Patience, and Emmanuel.
Okay.
Miss Miranda's forgetting the difference between her rows and columns. There we go. Okay. So we're gonna make a bar graph. Last time we did a bar graph, it was up and down. Now I'm gonna do left to right. And everyone make sure that they are muted right now. I hear myself. And it sounds weird. Thank you.
I think Aaliyah needs to mute herself.
So we still have favorite chips. So now we need to make a scale. Well, we know our scale always starts with what number? What always goes down here at the very bottom or at the very left? Show me with your fingers. What is that gonna be? What's the first number that always goes? I think I saw Kayla do it. Oh, I saw Patience do it. So I see a 0 and I see a 1. What's gonna go first, 0 or 1? We're all over here at the beginning. 0 or 1. I see another 0. I see a 0,
Elena,
0, 0.
which one go first?
What'd you say, Miss Williams? I'm sorry.
I said, Elena, can you tell us what's gonna go first?
Doritos.
What number?
Honey, sit up and make sure you're paying attention.
There you go.
Good job.
0. I'm gonna put the numbers over here so that we don't forget. So 0 is gonna go first. Now, I only have this number, I only have this many columns. So I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 columns. And the highest number that we can get to is 7. So when we're skipping columns, we always want to make sure there's the same distance. So we always want to go in 1s or 2s or 3s or 4s. We want to count, we want to skip count the same amount. Which one do you think would make the most sense to skip count if the highest number we need to get to is 7? Who can tell me what's the one that makes the most sense? If we have 5 columns, what would be the one that makes the most since the skip count, our scale down here with. I'm gonna count by ones. So what I mean by that, because I see your faces are, if I did ones, it would go 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that enough?
No.
No, I need at least 7. So if counting by ones didn't work, who can raise their hand and tell me what's another way we can count to make this work? Aaliyah.
Twos.
We can count by twos. All right, let's try that. So 0, 2,
4,
6,
6, 7. Oh, sorry.
10. All right. And if we went a little over, that's fine. We need to at least make sure that we can get to 7. So that works perfectly. So now what I want you on your paper, again, I'm going to give you a few minutes of work time. I want you to try your best to make this, and we are going to make our bars like this.
Miss Brandon,
Yes.
I don't have a sheet of paper.
Figure it out. I don't know what to tell you. Find a piece of paper. It doesn't have to be a piece of paper. Like it could be, I found an envelope once and did it on the back of an envelope. Find something. So Demaya, we had 3 students pick Doritos. So I want you to go ahead and draw the bar for Doritos. So what you'll do is like pretend I'm coloring it. So you're just gonna color it to wherever it needs to go. Okay. Oh my goodness, stop doing that. So go to annotate. It's a little pen, and then color it in.
Oh, I don't think I have one because I'm on the tablet.
You should still be able to do it on the tablet. So if you like tap on the screen, it should be.
Miss Brandon.
I don't see it.
You don't see it?
Hey, Miss
Neither.
Brandon.
Yes, Dewan. Raise your hand next time, okay?
Okay, that's my little brother.
Okay.
Jojo.
Let's stay on topic, all right, buddy? Okay.
Okay.
So Esteban, do you see the little annotate?
Like the little marker?
Yeah, that's what you're looking for.
No, I don't
You don't?
have. No.
Okay. So instead, Demaya, you're just gonna tell me where I'm gonna color it, okay?
Okay.
So-
I'm gonna color it.
Do I stop
Between
there?
2 and 4.
Between 2 and 4, right here?
Yeah.
All right, sounds good. All right, thank you, Demaya. All right, hot Cheetos. Logan, do you see the little annotate? Oh, I know what I did. That's my fault. I took away the pen. It was me. Miss Miranda was the fool. Do you see the pen now?
No.
There you go, Logan.
Dewan, make sure you're on mute, buddy.
There we go. Hot Cheetos, 3 students, goes right there. All right. Thank you, Logan. Okay, Christian, can you color Cheetos? So if you tap on the screen, you should see a little marker that says annotate. Do you see it?
I still don't see it.
You don't see it?
No.
Okay. Michaela, do you see the little marker that says annotate? All right, go ahead and color it in for Cheetos. Michaela, can you hear me? All right. Are you figuring it out? Oh, Michaela, you're gonna color in cheat. There you go. All right. And then last is Takis. Who does see the annotate button? Raise your hand if you do see it. I'm gonna pick someone who hasn't.
I don't see it.
Patience, go ahead and color in Takis. If 7 students had Takis, what's the bar gonna look like? All right, beautiful. And I know like this is on the computer and online, so it's all right if it's not the most perfect bar. We can tell that it's between the 6 and the 8 for 7. So good job. All right, perfect. So I have one question to ask you before we move on. And our question is, how many more students like Takis compared to Doritos, I spelled Doritos wrong, and Hot Cheetos combined? So there's your question for right now. I'm going to give you a minute of think time. How many more students like Takis compared to Doritos and Hot Cheetos combined? It's a little bit of a two-step problem. You're going to have to do some thinking here. All right, Jayana, so we're gonna have to do two separate problems here. So how many more students like Takis compared to Doritos and Hot Cheetos combined? What do we need to do first to figure it out?
Because he didn't do his work. And I told him to let me see, and he didn't do it.
Can you repeat that question again? Because I couldn't hear because somebody was talking.
What do you need to do first to figure out how many more students like Takis compared to Doritos and Hot Cheetos?
You need to line them all up above each other.
Okay, well, luckily we already did that on this chart. So what else do we need to do? The two-step problem. So we need to figure out one thing before we figure out another.
Oh, how put them together?
Okay, what do we need to put together?
Hot Cheetos and Doritos.
All right, and how many students like Doritos and Hot Cheetos together?
6. 6.
All right, 6. So we had to add 3 plus 3 to give us 6. Now, how many more students like Takis? So Elena, how would I figure that out? How many more students like Takis than Doritos and Hot Cheetos combined? And we figure out that that is 6. Is Elena here?
Elena, are you thinking?
Yes.
So what do I have to do if I see the words how many more?
Okay. Honey, take a risk. Just take a risk. We'll do your direction.
1.
Yeah, so how did you get to 1?
I counted backwards from 10 to 1.
Okay. So you didn't have to count backwards. That means you had to subtract. So we did 7 minus 6 equals 1 more student likes Takis than Doritos and Hot Cheetos combined. All right. Ooh, 1 student, not 1 students. Okay. That's going to lead us into our little project. So on Thursday, I asked you guys to look around your, like, a room or around your house for like 5 minutes. And I wanted you to count how many blue things, how many red things, and how many yellow things you could find. Okay. Now you have that data. I want you to make either a picture graph or a bar graph. Okay. So make a picture or bar graph of all of the blue, red, and yellow things in your house. Okay. If you did not find the blue, red, and yellow things in your house, you're going to have to do that now in this time and make your bar graph. So now you got a little bit more work to do right now.
Miss Miranda, what should people do if they already did it?
Oh,
if you already did one, try to do the other one.
Yep, that's exactly what I was going to say. So make sure that your picture graph has a key and a title, and then make sure your bar graph has a key. I mean, not a key. Make sure it has a title, and make sure you're labeling the bottom. Okay. So let's see how much time we have left. I'm going to give you guys about 7-ish minutes right now to make that graph, and then I'm going to have you guys show it to me, okay? Sound good? So some work time again, okay? The colors are on the screen. Let me make this bigger.
Where did you get this from? Miss Miranda?
Yeah, yes.
Can you actually can you repeat what we was making?
It's on the screen.
Then
So a picture graph.
Dewan, no, wait, Dewan. You should be raising a hand. You can't keep just yelling out, buddy.
Yeah.
You gotta raise a hand and wait.
Okay. So one last question, just to wrap it up. Just to see overall what's the color that everyone has in their house the most. What color had the most items that color? So if you look at my graph, which of my items had, which color had the most items that were that color? Does that make sense, Esteban?
Red, because
Red.
you drew
So-
another half star.
Yeah. So I want you to tell me which color had the most items that were that color. So Christian, which one did you have the most of? So unmute yourself and just tell me.
Okay. I had 3
What color?
on blue. Oh, no, red.
Okay, red was also your most, all right? Esteban, what about you?
For me, I had 17 blue things.
Blue, okay. Aaliyah, what was yours?
Blue.
Blue? All right, thank you. Sorry, I just saw a message and that's why I giggled. Elena, what about you? What color did you have the most of?
Red.
Red, all right. Logan? Oh, I think Logan froze. Oh, there you go.
Blue.
Blue?
Yeah.
Okay. DeJuan, what color did you have, did your data say you had the most of?
Blue.
Blue?
Yeah.
All right. Nikayla, what about you? I saw you messaged it to me.
I have the most color I have is red.
Red, okay. Patience, what about you?
The most color I have was red.
Red? Oh, lots of red. Jayana, what about you?
The most color I had was blue.
Blue? All right, Emmanuel?
My heart was blue.
Blue. And Felix?
The colors that I have most of it.
Red. No one had yellow. I guess people don't like yellow. I mean, yellow is pretty bright. It's all right. Okay. So good job. That was it. That's our last math lesson for the year. So tomorrow we're having our last reading lesson. And then on Thursday, we are having our award ceremony. It's going to be at 11 o'clock
11.
instead of 12 o'clock. So Thursday is at 11 o'clock. Okay. Yes, Esteban.
My parents told me we were having iRead.
You have your iReady still, if you haven't done that. But we're still doing our awards.
Hey, please keep yourself muted unless you raise a hand so we can hear each other.
Also,
Oh, you muted yourself, Esteban.
are we having it at the school?
No,
Are we
our
having
awards
it
are gonna be online.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna ship it to the mail?
Yes.
Okay. So it's Thursday, right?
Thursday at 11 o'clock.
Thursday at 11. We'll remind you tomorrow.
Okay. Thank you.
DeJuan, what's your question?
Type it in the chat, DeJuan. Type it in the chat.
Yep.
If you can't
You
remember.
leaving?
Okay. All right, Aaliyah, I see you have your little Zoom hand up. What's your question?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay.
Felix, it's 11 a.m. Good question. 11 in the morning.
Yeah, we're not gonna have a late night party. All right. So good job, everyone. Don't forget to take your iReady diagnostic. And if you are, oh, I see Evan's not here anymore. He was here earlier. Wonder what happened. A lot of people are gone. Some of y'all just like yeeted on out of here. If you can't take it, let me know and we can take it on Zoom, okay? All right, that's it. That's all I have. Ms. Williams, do you have anything else to add?
Nope. I'm glad I was able to make it on. Logan, you're going to take the test with me, buddy. Don't worry about it, okay? I've already communicated with your parents, okay? I'll get it taken care of. Other than that, let's go ahead and get ready to say bye.
Miss Williams,
Yes, honey.
I finished my reading diagnostic test yesterday.
I saw it.
I love you.
Okay.
Okay.
Why the hell are you on my butt?
I have a way to say goodbye. It is in Swahili,
Swahili.
and it is Kwaheri.
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 What? Kwaheri.
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 All right, you ready? 3,
Oh, Harry.
2,
Because you're Harry.
1. Kwaheri.
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 You're Harry.
Bye.